Hello, my name is Martin. Today I'll be talking about, I guess you could say, Earth and Space, lesson 12, and it's gonna be called Earth Orbits the Sun Earth Orbits and Stars. Okay, so I'll be answering some questions. So, what time of year can you see Scorpius? So I currently have this little box that will help me, and I will also have this sheet, which will also help me identify it. So, what time of year can you see Scorpius? So if we get to our little box here, if you turn it to how's it called? How does Scorpius look like? Summer. Okay, so if you turn it during the summer in June, then you'll be seeing Scorpius. So,
What's your last name?
June or summer, in the summers, you can see Scorpius, or more exactly, Scorpius. Or I'm sorry, you can see Scorpius in the summer, or more specifically June. So what constellations can you see in March? So in March, if you go to March, which is in the spring, you can see three because you're in the middle. Yeah. So you can see Leo. You can also see Ursa Major, which is the Big Bear, and then Leo the Lion. And then you can also see a little bit of the winter one, which is Canis Major, the Big Dog, which doesn't look that big. Okay, why can't you see Orion in the summer? So, you can't see Orion in the summer, so if I point at this. So, for example,
We couldn't figure out what it was. Okay.
or if we go to the summer, Scorpius is on this side, this side. So you're facing summer during the night, that's when you can see stars. So you can see the summer stars, but not the winter stars, because the winter stars are opposite from you. What evidence do you have? What evidence do you have that the Earth orbits the sun? Sorry. So I have evidence because every month, every day actually, the Earth moves a little bit around the sun. So a month, you'd be able to see some new stars actually. So literally every month you can see newer stars. So that's pretty cool, I guess. So that's how I have evidence, because when the how's it called? As you can see, if the Earth didn't orbit around the sun and it was flat, then you'd be seeing the same stars every day. But because it's round and it orbits the sun, and not the sun orbits the Earth, you can see different stars because the Earth is moving in one direction, like this. It's like really hard to explain without a globe or anything. Explain how you know that the Earth revolves around the sun. Wait, sorry. Explain how you know that the Earth revolves around the sun using evidence from today's lesson. So I know this because I think I just did it in my last one. Anyways, I'll do it again. So, they give me evidence that, that they, how's it called? Explain. I'm very sorry. I can't think of anything right now, so we'll get back to that at the end. Explain that when it is daytime on Earth, we are facing the sun and we see no stars other than the sun. And then show how when it is nighttime on Earth, we are facing away from the sun and we can see stars. So, for example, this is the sun right here. And then this is the Earth. It's right now, this is me right here. This is me. So, for example, this happens. So, right now, sorry, this is really hard.
In summer because when I spin my universe in a box.
Okay, I'm very sorry. So, for example, this is Earth. This is the sun. This is the sun. And for example, during the daytime, you're facing the sun. But during the nighttime, you're pretty much facing the stars that there is. Because during the day, there's the sun, which the sun is too bright for you to see any stars ahead of you and the sun. So the sun is way too bright. You can't see any stars in its path. So that's why during the day you can't see any stars. And when it's nighttime, we are facing away from the sun. So the sun isn't shining at us anymore. So we're facing the stars, or we are always facing the stars. And because it's dark, we can see the stars. But you need to be in a place where there's no pollution, light pollution. Explain how different stars are visible at different times of the year. So there's different stars visible at different times of the year. So for example, on summer, you'd be facing these stars, and then these stars, and then at winter you'd be facing, or summer would be like this, and then spring would be like, or fall would be like this, and then winter would be like this, and then spring would be like, I don't know. I'm just making examples. So that's why we see different stars, because the Earth moves around or orbits. The sun orbits the sun, so that means it moves around the sun. Technically, if you were on the sun, Earth would be a satellite. Not a man-made satellite. Anyways, explain how as the Earth orbits the sun, the same stars become visible at the same point in that orbit. So, for example, you have a season. Throughout the whole month, you're gonna see the same stars, and then the next month you might see some of the same stars as you saw last one, but more as you get in the middle of the next month, you'll start seeing some of the winter stars. Or, yeah. So I guess let's get back to 5. So explain how you know the Earth revolves around the sun using evidence. So I know this because the sun would like jeez. I'm so sorry. Okay. So today in today's lesson that so they told us pretty much that the sun, or sorry, not the sun orbits us. The Earth is like this, and it pretty much orbits like this. So the Earth moves like this because, like, watch, this is you right here, and then if you can move. See, you move. So this is day. This is night right here. This is day. So it moves like this. But then it also moves like this. So you get both of those, and it happens something like this. It's really hard to explain. I wish I had a globe, or something, anything, I guess, but I don't. I'm sorry. So that is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Goodbye.